Welcome to episode 15 of the Hospitality Reinvented podcast. I am your host, Doug Radkey, an industry-leading bar, restaurant, and hotel coach and consultant that's looking to change the way that this industry views strategy and overall strategic clarity. I cannot believe that it is already episode 15. So if you've been listening or watching since episode 1, thank you so much for the support. And if you're new here, welcome and thank you for joining. So we've been talking the different playbooks that you need to start or scale or reinvent your hospitality business. And we're going to continue on with that for this episode. Today's episode, it's all about marketing. Now, let's get something straight. Having a great concept and a great brand, it isn't quite enough to win in this industry. You can have the best cocktails, the most luxurious guest rooms, or the most mind-blowing food. But if you don't have a marketing strategy that drives awareness and engagement and retention, your brand is going to struggle. The hospitality industry isn't just about great products or great services. It's about great positioning. And that doesn't happen by accident. It happens with a marketing playbook. So in this episode, we're diving deep into why a structured marketing strategy is crucial and how your playbook should serve as a roadmap to building a profitable and sustainable hospitality brand. Now, when I thought about how to summarize marketing for this episode, this is what I came up with for you. Marketing isn't a guessing game. It is a science. It's about understanding your audience and mapping out their journey. It's about delivering experiences that drive emotion, that keep them engaged and wanting to come back again. There's a lot that goes into creating a marketing strategy that hits all of those marks. Yet, I see operators all the time who say, I'll just post on Instagram when I can, or we'll rely on word of mouth. That is not marketing. That's hoping people show up. And hope is not a strategy. I've reviewed tons of business plans where marketing sections were summarized into one page with a few paragraphs that they will, have a strong website, that they will have a Google page set up maybe, and they will use social media. That's way too generic on the most basic of levels. This is why businesses fail in this industry. This is why you need a strategic marketing playbook. A marketing playbook is a structured, strategic approach that outlines who your guests are, how you're going to reach them, and how you're going to retain them, and how you're going to turn them into loyal advocates. Now, before you even spend $1 on marketing, you need to know exactly who your guests are. Your feasibility study, a playbook that we discussed back on episode 10, should already have given you insights into your market, but now it's time to take it a step further and define your sociographic profiles. This is understanding the demographics such as age and income and profession and their location. This is understanding the psychographics such as lifestyle and their values and their spending habits and their decision drivers. And this is understanding, behavioral data as well, such as how often they dine out or book hotels, what platforms do they engage with, and what experiences are they seeking. The better you know your audience, the better you can craft a marketing strategy that speaks directly to them. Now, did you know that there are approximately 67 socio profiles in Canada and the US? Now, when you really dive into these, you can understand the 3 to 5 profiles that will really resonate with your brand, which will then take your marketing to an entirely new level. One thing to remember with marketing is marketing isn't just about getting guests in the door. It's about what happens before and during and after their visit. Implementing a guest journey map will help visualize every single touch point for your guest experience. This journey map should cover awareness. How do they first hear about your brand? It should cover engagement. What encourages them to place an order or to book a reservation or a stay? It should cover the arrival and the experience. What is their first impression? How does service and the ambiance maybe influence them? How does that positive emotion maintain throughout the course of their stay or their experience with your brand? It should also cover the post visits. Are they encouraged to return? Are they encouraged to leave a review or tell their friends? How will you stay connected with that guest? And when you map out this journey, you can identify the pain points and optimize touch points to create a more seamless, memorable experience. And this all leads to the next part of a winning marketing playbook, creating a guest experience strategy and elevating it from just, good to unforgettable. A guest experience strategy ensures that you are not just meeting expectations, but that you are also exceeding those expectations. Ask yourself these 3 questions. What are the wow moments in my guest journey? How do we create repeatable, brand specific moments that are memorable? And what experiences differentiate us from the competition? This is how loyalty is built, because people don't just come back for food or drinks or because of a comfortable bed. They come back for how you make them feel, which we talked about more in the last episode as well. So let's go back to the start of that guest journey again. Marketing starts with visibility. If people don't know you exist, they're never going to visit you, right? Your guest awareness strategy should include your brand positioning. Where does your brand fit in to the marketplace? It should include advertising and PR, what partnerships and sponsorships and campaigns will drive attention. And it should include social and digital. How are you leveraging social media and influencers and other digital content to build an audience? Remember, you are not just competing with other bars, restaurants, or hotels. You are competing for guest attention. Now that your guests are aware and potentially visiting, how do you build a guest database? Because let's be real, a guest database is your most valuable marketing asset. If you are not collecting and managing and utilizing guest data, you are losing revenue opportunities. Your guest database allows you to capture emails and phone numbers and other guest preferences. It allows you to send very personalized offers and promotions to those people. It allows you to retarget past guests to encourage repeat visits. The most successful hospitality brands own their audience. They don't rely solely on third-party platforms to drive their business. Now, remember this. Acquiring new guests is expensive. Retaining them is where the real money is. A strong guest retention strategy includes loyalty programs that incentivize repeat visits. It includes personalized communication, again, that makes guests feel valued. And it includes VIP and membership type opportunities to create exclusivity, but also residual income opportunities. Retention is where profitability and sustainability, that's where it happens. Don't focus only on your first-time visitors. Focus on turning them into lifelong advocates for your brand. Marketing, it's also a very multi-channel approach. Your marketing strategy isn't just about what you post online. It's about how all of these channels work together. Your marketing strategy should include social media and content marketing, of course. It should also include email and SMS type campaigns. It should include on-site and in-house type promotions, and it should include local community engagement and partnership opportunities. Marketing is both external and internal. If your team isn't aligned with your marketing strategy, you are losing out on massive opportunities for your brand. And let's quickly talk about your brand and your marketing messaging. Again, we hit on brand messaging in the last episode, but you should see a theme here starting to happen. All of these playbooks that we've discussed so far, they integrate and they connect with one another. So that's, again, why they are so important. So again, your brand messaging should be really 3 things. It should be so clear that your guests immediately understand who you are. It should be compelling so that it evokes emotion and also interest. And then thirdly, it should be consistent from social media to in-person experiences. The message must align across all of these different channels. Your brand voice, your tone, and your storytelling are what will make you memorable. Now, before I wrap up here today, here's one final line that I want you to remember. Marketing isn't an expense. It's an investment, but it's only an investment if it is done correctly. Your budget should be strategically allocated to high impact, measurable campaigns. Your budget should be aligned with the right channels that reach your ideal guest profiles. And your budget should be aligned with the tools and the systems that drive retention. If you are not tracking your marketing performance, you are wasting your money. With a marketing playbook, it ensures you have a strategy in place, not just tactics. Without, you're just guessing, and guessing doesn't build profitable, scalable, memorable hospitality brands. And the hospitality industry is too competitive to rely on hope. You need a system and a roadmap to ensure your marketing drives results. So, are you running a business with a marketing strategy, or are you just hoping that people continue to show up? It's time to take control, build your playbook, and align it with the other strategic playbooks that are needed. Thank you for listening to Hospitality Reinvented. If you found value in this episode, please like and share and comment and leave a review. It really helps spread the message, and it helps reinvent what success looks like in this industry. Until next time, stay bold, stay innovative, and let's keep reinventing hospitality together.